to Bonehead Guitars. Let's go build some junk. Another thing we better do before we do all of that is at least get the initial curve into the headstock cleaned up. The rest of it doesn't matter so much at the moment, but we do need these nice and clean for several reasons. I got a cheap set of files somewhere, I don't remember where, and this thing is just, it's brutal. There's no other way to describe it. I mean, huge, big, fat, nasty teeth on it. So a lot of times I use that to move some material pretty quickly, and it puts giant gouges in it, but it'll move some stuff. And then I have a finer cut file that I'll use to clean up afterwards. And I honestly don't know how this thing's going to work on wenge. We may have to pull out the bench grinder or something. I like using the round side, but when you do that, you always have to slide along the length of what you're working on, otherwise you'll just dig a trench right where you are. I don't know what the convention is. I don't know. I don't care. I like, on this initial curve out of the headstock or into the headstock, I like to go vertical with the neck. And then beyond that, we go perpendicular to the actual headstock. But on this first angle, I like it to have the same angle as everything else. This side, it's a different story. We still got some meat left there. And it's not exactly at the angle I wanted either. Did I say bench grinder earlier? Belt sander. For this build, I'm going to stick to the same body template that I did for the 1.0 build. I love the Les Paul body style, and this is just a little bit slimmer, trimmed down a little bit, and I don't know, that's what I'm sticking with. So, from the last build, I had built took my basic template and made a copy. Marked out where the neck blank would actually meet it, and cut these. So what I've done is just close to the edge, marked them out. 2 copies of each because we're going to sandwich. At least that's the plan. This padauk is actually about 1 inch thick, so we're going to have about 2 inches. I didn't count on that because I planned on doing wenge and it was a little bit thinner, so our blank is actually a little bit less than 2 inches, so should work out alright. Anyway, I've got, I don't know, 4 feet of extra board here, which means I will have a couple blanks for another neck blank somewhere. And we're going to chew up a whole crap load of padauk. So, I'm going to put this on the radial arm so I can chop off the extra. And since I put these so close together, we'll just kind of fish between them with the bandsaw to get them into separate pieces and then bandsaw them out. So, that's the plan for the body, because I can't think of a better one. Something like that. Okay, got my body pieces planed down on their faces so they have a nice good joint between them. I'm thinking I'm going to put a little strip of veneer between them so there's a nice clean line, since it is going to be a sandwich. And as luck would have it, my veneer is just barely wide enough, so I've traced them out on here. I will cut them, and I don't know, I think we'll go ahead and start gluing the body wings, the sandwich, so they're ready, so we can get them cleaned up, get them ready to attach to the neck blank and flush trim. Like, subscribe.